Hi, I'm Mo. I'm a newbie cash stuffer living at over 6,000 feet, and this is the mountain budget. Today's video is going to be an unstuffing. I'm hoping to make it quick, but I really want to recommit to doing the unstuffings because I think they give me more accountability in terms of my spending. So it's something that I'm gonna be trying to commit to. But before we get into it, I did want to just remind people of my 500 subscriber giveaway that I am hosting. Today is the last day. When this video goes up, it's gonna be the last day of the giveaway. And it's been running for about 2 weeks now, and I'll close it and pick the winner. And if you want to know the details and you want to enter that giveaway, I will put the link to the video in the description box for how you can enter the giveaway. The information's like in the last 5 minutes of that video. But just as a reminder, the giveaway is going to comprise of 2 binders from the Aesthetic Dollar, lots of placeholders from the Aesthetic Dollar, and also a $50 Aesthetic Dollar gift card. So if that sounds interesting to you, click the link in the description box and go ahead and enter into the giveaway. All right, now normally, or not normally, but in the past when I was doing an unstuffing, I would have a little piece of paper in which I was keeping track of things. But at some point in my move, I lost those. I'm hoping they turn up. I am fully unpacked, so it's not like they're somewhere in a box. Not sure what happened, but for right now, I've been just keeping track of my debit card spending on a note in my notes app. And so I'm going to be looking at my computer, which is, well, I'm going to move it closer to me because I can't really see because the sun is glaring on it. There we go. I'm going to be looking at my computer, which is over to the side. As I do this unstuffing, there are only 4 items here. So it's going to be very quick. All right, so let's get started. I went on a trip and I did a little bit of eating out, and I debated whether I was going to take it from my travel fund or my eating out fund, and I just decided to take it from eating out. So I believe my eating out is being wiped out. Hold on, I think I've got some identifying material in here. I'm going to clean out my wallet first before I open it up on camera. All right, all identifiable material has been removed. Okay, so I have $15 that I ate from a restaurant at the airport. So that's 15, plus I went out for ice cream, which was $11. And is that it from eating out? Yep, it is. All right, equals $26 is taken out from eating out. Oh, you know what? That's right. I was like, I've eaten out so much more than that, but I used cash while eating out. So, okay, but we do have some money left over. So 25, and we'll get rid of this ugly one, and we'll put that $1 back, which means when I do my cash stuffing, I'll have $1 from eating out that gets to roll over into some of my savings challenges. You know what? Every dollar counts, right? All right, let's put that 20 here. Let's put that 5 here. And let's put that, oh, hold on, no, 5. We gotta make room in case there's a 10. All right. So right now we're at $26. All right, I went and I saw the Superman movie last week, and I tried to pay in cash, but they wouldn't take cash, so I had to put it on my debit card. And I got the ticket, obviously, which that was a whole debacle during my last cash stuffing, but that I had already paid for debit card. But then I also paid on my debit card for like the treats. I got a hot dog and some water. So in total, it came out to $20. And I've just redone my whole system. Can I guess which one is entertainment? Okay. Pretty sure that's my self binder. Is this my holiday binder? What is this one? Yeah, that's holidays. I'm still getting used to this. Maybe it's this green one. Nope, that's vacation. This is fine. Here we go. I think this is the right binder. Entertainment. Huzzah. All right, so we're just gonna take a 20 out of entertainment, easy as pie. Plus 20. All right, and then, oh yes. Okay, so when I did my traveling, I normally drive to the airport and pay for parking out of a parking allowance that I give myself every month, but that always just stays in my bank account. But I didn't allot for that this month, so I'm gonna take not my parking, but I took a Lyft. And so I'm gonna take that from vehicle maintenance because I kind of count vehicle maintenance as also like minor transportation costs. And the first Lyft I took was really chill. It was only like 10 bucks. But then for some reason on the trip back, I don't know if it was happening during rush hour or something, but it was $40 on the way back. I was like, oh, it would have been cheaper to drive and park. It's fine. I'm not gonna get upset over it. It's a lesson learned and we're gonna move on, but I'm gonna take it from vehicle maintenance, which I believe is in my self binder, which is not this one. We already established that. That was holidays. This is the self binder. Yes. It was $50 total and we have a 50, so that's good. And vehicle maintenance is left with $20, and I realized I should have been counting out the amounts, and that's another lesson learned for next cash on stuffing. All right, plus 50 brings us to $96, and I don't have this listed here, but I do know that I am going to take out my $20 in tips because I gave somebody a tip that was over that amount. And where is that? That's going to be in the giving binder, obviously. And so I'm going to remove this $20, and it's all that we had in tips. Luckily, I'm doing my cash stuffing tonight, so that's good. I just got to run to the bank today. Plus 20. All right, and so that is a total of 116, but I'm gonna go ahead and count it just to make sure, and also because it's satisfying to do so. So we have 50, 70, 90, 110, 115, 116, $116 going back to the bank. This is my little bank bag. It's from the Aesthetic Dollar. We can just put it right in there. I'm going to the bank today. And so actually what I'm probably gonna do is look at what I'm gonna take, what I'm supposed to withdraw from the bank today, and then try and see if any of that money will fit into my denominations, which it probably will, and then just withdraw a little less than I normally would have from the bank. Although, I don't know, it's not like those bills were any good. Maybe I will just deposit it and then withdraw. That's gonna be funny. The bank teller's gonna be like, what? But in the hopes that I get some better bills. We'll see. We'll see if I'm silly enough to do that. I don't know. Do you guys ever do that? Let me know. Let me know how particular you are of trying to get rid of bad bills or good bills. If you've made it this far into the video, is there a bank emoji? I think there is. I think I remember seeing a bank emoji. Leave me a bank emoji and let me know if like your silliest story of going to the bank and kind of what kind of hijinks cash stuffing has led you to at the bank. All right, this has been the Mountain Budget. I'm Mo, and now I have to go, but I so appreciate you more than you know. Bye.